this one away. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Samaje Perine on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Burrow on the play action. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles have it at the 47 following the interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that, or it's not for loss.
12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the 1st. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually hit to that other sidelines.
1st down, around with Barkley. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st down.
Great.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That's right.
Barkley trying this up the gut. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
After such a magnificent run, quick story time. My first NFL start, Ricky Watters, does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle, Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
Barkley does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. They'll try again with Barkley, and he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game.
And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. On the return, this is Perine.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Gun.
Play action now. Burrow bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake. Burrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And it's a fake. They only need a couple of inches. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving.
Hey, listen, a fake is always a real threat on fourth and inches, so these defenses are always looking for it. It took one heck of an acting job by the punt unit to sell it enough to go get that space and pick up the first down.
Burrow now on first down. Escapes the pocket. That is Kups. This is Fant working downfield. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here we go. Stop.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And now they have a first and goal. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side.
On one, ready?
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Brown. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bengals tie it in the final minute of the half. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And they'll take the lead.
Bengals 7, Eagles 6.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
73.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Forced out to his right. And he's going to try another deep one here. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On third down, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on for the contact.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? Penalty hurts him, but they are still going for it here on fourth down.
Set.
They'll go. Hurts. He rolls to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Those defenders, it might be a while before they get another chance like that again. What an incredible opportunity to hand their offense field position inside the red zone, while yet getting another shot of momentum themselves.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. On the move, headed right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up on Barrett Carter.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
I'm fine, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun.
One play action here. Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
180.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Vacates quickly left side. Taking off with it again. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner, netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
Tank Bigsby here with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Great.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. A gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st down, and they go right back to it. There he goes on the right side. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense, but he doesn't make it across, and the 2-point try fails. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So first down from the 41.
Here we go.
Off the option. Here's Brown. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
This offense has now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. Dot.
Looking to throw to Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Dot.
Burrow setting up the play action. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off Reed Blankenship.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 20.
Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Let's go. Let's go. Trimmer. Trimmer. Trimmer.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Air it out on 3rd. Buying some time right. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Go, touch.
They'll run for it with Barkley. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Rolling out to his left. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got him some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Gun. Dot.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Buying some time left. He gets it to Fant. He is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. McPherson at the point after.
That's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Shipley now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of 16
So we're through 3 here.
That's good.
It's the Eagles in possession as starts. They trail, but that lead is within reach.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They go to Barkley again. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Jukes away from one. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense. But he doesn't make it across, and the 2-point try fails.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Escapes in the pocket. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They're going play action. Headed out right. Now he takes it. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
11, top.
He's back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Making the call himself. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
180.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. There he goes, right sideline. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Now after the timeout to talk things over, here they go, trying for 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Will line up for the
180.
2-point conversion.
Burrow will throw for it. And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the big play touchdown, and then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
That was my old coach. I thought it was pretty good.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Eagles at a 2-score deficit. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Here's another carry from Barkley. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. First and 10, got to score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. They give up the gun to Bigsby. Robbed by the 1st down he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They run it again with Bigsby. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. Again, it's Bigsby. By a man, he's in the clear. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
This time it's a passing play. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. facing 3rd and long. Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Here we go.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Gun.
They're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Eagles make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments in today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, friends, your hometown people.